Hola. It's Tarot me more. Kind of just letting. I think you can hear the waves even from here. It's a little windy and there's people on the beach, so y'all's dealing with her family in a good way. Dad's visiting. He's a shaman for real. Mexican shaman. He's kind of a neat guy. And so I'm gonna do the daily quickies here, and we did it earlier, tried and all kind of technical stuff, but I went back and I hope to fix that. I'm gonna get up, go around, look. I'm not gonna let it rattle me with the reading. So it's a little bit late here at the beach, and man, look at that guy standing out. Four Pentacles, I see you. And this March 9th, I'm going to do all the signs, timestamp them below, guys. Start with Aries, numero uno. Going to be Aries season soon. A lot of people may or may not know that's the start of the new year. Astrologists, some of the Wiccans too, I mean religions. And also spring solstice in the northern hemisphere. Kicks it all off, man. Everything's direct. I think it's a kicking time of year. So. Wow. Three of Swords. Bottom of the deck. Excuse me a minute. Can't have cafe. Much I love coffee. Okay. Three of Swords for Aries here. Here you are, maybe. Page of Wands. I don't know, we can see these. Show them each. It's the Gilded Royale deck and the Empress. Now you're talking. And the Chariot. I'm going to read that direct. So, wow. So you're moving into some serious energy here. So, something upset you. This may or may not be a breakup from the past. This may be even an argument. But you do have these major arcana, the Empress. That's you now, because this is you kind of around relationships. So I think this is why I say this Three of Swords might not have been a divorce. It could almost be on a scale of 1 to 10, maybe divorce being the worst, or you or they kill each other, the worst, and a little argument, spat being the number the least bad. You're more towards the 1 here, but you're really, I think it seems like it's putting you in your strength. Like whatever happened, like if it was an argument or something, they definitely lost because you can't win a relationship. But you saw something from it that really put you in your power. So I'd say the Empress is like in Aries. It's really mature and well balanced, and it's threw you back onto your center maybe. And now you got the Chariot and your outcome. You're so moving away from, this is why I say this was something little, okay, that triggered something big. Could have been something that triggered you, and it made you have an epiphany. It would have been during that Mercury retrograde. We're still eking out of the shadow, but now you're opening up and becoming even greater. An Empress opening up and going further into the spiritual stuff, into the belief systems. And also the Sphinx, the riddle. So it's kind of like to solve a riddle about yourself. Like, why do I always do this? And this person, it could, you know what? It could have been your kid, could have been a child, actually, a messenger. Could have been, you said something, and you know, children are innocent. So, because, yeah, I don't really see the argument here other than this Three of Swords, which is just that hurts, you know. And if, you know, a child says to us, you know, to me, hey, you got a big nose as a kid, but it still gets you a little bit, you know, it might get you thinking, you know, because maybe adults don't say these things and the child says something that, in that childlike way that goes right to the heart, Aries. So, thank you. And, I don't know, comment if that rings a bell. Let me know, Aries, what the heck that is. So now I go to Taurus. This is for March 9th, Taurus. looking at Morning Quickies here on the beach, and light and love, so serves the highest good. We're trying to find out here something that's helpful in terms of love and relationship for Taurus, March 9th, thereabouts. Really anytime you watch, kind of anytime you watch any tarot video, you can I've accidentally watched something from years ago and been like, wow. Just if it resonates, I mean, because the cards are really good at picking up on our energy. It's like, doesn't so much care. With a love reading, it can get complicated. Like if you go in with thinking on your mind one person, but really deep in your heart, you're hung up on this other person. Don't get confused when the tarot reading picks up on the person you're hung up on, even if you go in and ask. So that's what's kind of good about it. It's picking up on our heart, on our soul stuff, so not on the ego stuff. Sometimes that's not seen. Okay, so 3 of Cups on the bottom, Taurus. You're coming in hard with the Knight of Wands, but you're landing hard with the Ten of Swords and the High Priestess. A little bit like the other one in a way. It's like a flow here. A butterfly, that means anything comes to mind. It's like a butterfly, like you're like a butterfly and flitting around, really having a good time. Very innocent here, don't see any third party stuff here. And then you land like a Knight of Wands. Now that could be meeting someone, having a sexual attractive, volcanic eruptions in the background. Knight of Wands, you know, he could be the player. Definitely going to bring it fast and hard. And then a Ten of Swords. So, I mean, not to make a joke, but it's kind of be like you wake up in the morning. Oh God, as I say that, there's little the sword hilt, the hilt up there, like little eyes. You wake up in the morning, you look over in bed and go, what the hell? Who the hell is that? But now you end up in the advice and the outcome with the High Priestess. And it's like going from the 3 of Cups to the High Priestess is the process here. So that's like waking up from this bad experience that you had, you know, rushing in innocently, maybe, harmlessly, innocently, and kind of realizing that it's not that. Maybe you're not a player, maybe you're not really capable of just going out and having a good time like that, because emotionally you attach feelings to sexual relations. And I think that's kind of where you're at now, and you're sort of just going to go into this energy. It's intuitive and receptive, and you know, come to terms with it yourself. Actually, I don't really see here that you do or don't. But you're going to put it into perspective of the big picture, Taurus. So let me know if that resonates. I'd love to hear from you. Hit like, it really helps. That's easy. It's good karma to hit like. I hit like. Unless I don't like it, but really I hit like. I don't listen to political stuff. I might be more encouraged to hit dislike, but yeah. Sometimes with tarot readings, I'll even hit like if it doesn't resonate, because I'll think, well, it's a good reading. It's just not my reading. Let's see. So we're talking to now. I have to go get that. That's 2. Our Gemini friends. That's going to be your first 2 cards. That's okay. So we're going to have the Knight of Pentacles then on the bottom of the deck for you guys. Since I'm up, I'm going to go look at the camera. And we're going to have the Wheel of Fortune. That's you in terms of relationships right now. Man, that's nice. Followed by the King of Cups. And that's your energy and whatever your question is and what you're dealing with now. Very solid. And we're back to the Ten of Swords as an outcome here. So, Ten of Swords with the Ace of Wands. I got the feeling when I saw a Ten of Swords of push through. You have to push through something, Gemini. Because this is like your luck, it turns in your favor. You're kind of feeling it. Something good is happening. It would already be happening. Maybe you just kind of feel like you're in a place where you're in a good place. Where you've been the Knight of Wands. You've been slow and steady, getting it done. And now you're coming in here with the Wheel of Fortune. It's like, I like to think of it as a reward too from the universe. It's simplistic, but you're solid. You're showing up for it. It's like you're the King of Pentacles, and here's how the universe, I think, would look at this. You deserve this, and you can get it, you know. But it involves some pain. This Ten of Swords here. And then you end up with the Ace of Wands, and I like that because that's like going somewhere, going on your new way. That's very passionate now. And this Knight of Wands, you needs that. You've been slow and steady. Universe, this is what the universe is bringing you. Is this Ace of Wands? This is a new outlook on life, a fired up energy, more energy. Where you're just sleeping, now you're awake. You know, where you're a little bit slow, now you're sharp. You're on it. And you're feeling like you want to do something, take action, wands, actions. But you're going to, I don't think this is like a choice situation. Maybe going through it now, maybe you know what I'm talking about. You're going to have to push through some kind of pain, probably a loss, in order to get this Ace of Wands here. This is yours, okay, Gemini? And thank you. And so now we do Cancer. We go take a look, because technical problems earlier. Okay, and we seem to be fine. Okay, Cancer friends, God's at the house, family's here, dad, and take care of business, all good. And we came this morning, but just with the technical problems, we couldn't get it done. But went took care of that. So now we're working our way through Cancer. The Morning Quickies. It might still technically be the morning, but just barely. But man, it's nice. Let's see. We're gonna jump a little bit just to get our energy on our Cancers. Yeah. Light and love, so serves the greatest good. Love and relationship. What do we have for Cancers here? And do that. Bottom of the deck, I love it. Cancer is the Ace of Pentacles, and this is the Gilded Royale deck. And I really love their Ace of Pentacles. Always with decks, something like more and something like less than in another deck. But man, that's a great Ace of Pentacles. I mean, yeah, something solid going on there. Whoa, and with an Ace of Wands out of the chute. Whoa. It was like pulling back on the reins and changing directions. Man, this is kind of a similar reading. Here's what's going on here, Cancer. You're solid, okay, and you're looking, and you had something hot, and maybe a fire sign, and right now you're kind of pulling back. This to me is like, why are you watching a tarot? Because you got burned. This is like you reach out and touch it, ouch. And in the future, you're going to move away, you know, I think. So you might be in this state right at the moment of you're getting back into balance, because you're actually the Ace of Pentacles here. So you will quickly recover and then move away from whatever it was that burned you here. That doesn't seem like a terrible thing, like a divorce, like just like a little bit of ouch. You had some interest, and then you're like, no, red flag, and I'm out. Cancer. That's what I'm getting. Thank you. So now, Leo, here we are on March 9th. So we're doing our morning quickies. I'm doing y'all's entertaining family, and dad's visiting, her sister's really nice. Weather's fantastic here. And going to get these out. It's a pleasure to do it. You can see the water. I might ought to try to move over a little. Just, what do you want to see, me or that? It's kind of rough today, so trying to, if we get too out there, then the mic, you can't hear anything but the wind. We're not going to go devil. We're going to split this. But I did see the devil twice, so I tried, it still came up. It's like I just felt like I was going to read the devil as the bottom of the deck even didn't come up because I saw it 3 times shuffling, and now I'm like, okay, I'm burying it again. There it come up third time. So, devil's in the details. A lot of passion. Could be that plutonic thing going on. This is the overall energy. Like an addiction. Yeah, I think that's what we get here. I'm not even going to say it's not like bad. There's a powerful, if this is for you, Leo, a powerful magnetic and probably sexual connection. This would be the kind of thing like you lay it awake when they're not around and just start thinking about them and you get aroused, and very significant. And it's putting you into this energy where I think like you want to seriously engage with them. They're meeting you at some essential level, and I don't just mean sexually, but they're making you want to spend the time with them and not necessarily do work with them, but really fully engage with them. You want to give them basically everything you got and get fully involved, because you got the Fool here showing up as you, where you're at in the relationship. So this energy of the Eight of Pentacles is almost how you are just in general. You may have this, maybe like a Scorpio, Mars, or Venus, more likely. Leo, let's see if you could even have a Scorpio Mars. Yeah, or Venus. And so if you like that, you could have this kind of energy just being super intense and putting your intensity into something, which I think here is dating and love. And then with the Fool here, it's like you're really going for it. And then, I don't know, the Queen of Wands, that's you. Okay? So I think that's a lot with this. You look at even the similarities in the colors with the cards here. Passion, fire. So also, whatever this relationship is, it's something that fires you up, Even the Eight of Pentacles could be a little bit of trying to, like, you don't want to give yourself away too much in a relationship. Maybe the Leos are the most stable fire sign, and this person turns you into the Fool, who just immediately fires you right up. And you sort of maybe you lose yourself to them, and maybe lose yourself to the passion. That could be the devil. I don't know if I see it as necessarily bad. Maybe this is something that maybe you need to think about, like, if it turns you on that much and you're consenting adults, is it really so bad that it's that passionate, Leo? And you think about it all the time. I mean, yeah. So maybe just try to deal with the obsession and keep getting up. It's worse things. Be disinterested. That really sucks. So now we're talking to our favorite sign. I gotta say that, even though Yas is not here. She's with family, entertaining. We came out this morning, technical difficulties, and fixed it, I hope. And I was gonna knock it out here for you. So, Virgo friend, here we go. Name of light and love, so serves the greatest good. We are March 9th. Looking for love and relationship advice from Spirit. All Virgo friends here. See what we got. And on the bottom of the deck, we're looking at the Eight of Swords for Virgo here. So something's got you in a bind mentally, but Virgos. Magician's mutable energy. I was thinking about this today. Immutable, Sag. So, Virgo. Something's upsetting you. And this is one of them things, it's all in your mind, but doesn't mean it's not real. So it's something you're thinking about that you can't get out of your head, but it's not good. And the Magician is you pulling out all the stops, asking friends for help, researching on YouTube or Google something, if need be, meditating, going for a walk, With a pentacle, it could be buying advice from a tarot reading, honestly. And then you're showing up now as strength. This is where you are right now in terms of this relationship, what's going on here. And I think like with the Knight of Swords here coming to the outcome, it's like you're having to really work yourself up and build up your strength to have a hard conversation about what this is, and really kind of bring your sword down. The Knight of Swords is actions with words, and it's also thoughts. So it's like you're doing everything you can to build up your strength to have this conversation, and I see every reason to do it. It's actually going to go well, insofar as that kind of conversation can go well, you know. And I think you're going to, well, put it this way, I think you're going to feel like a lot better after you get it out, and that's you leaning into your a little harder side, you know. When somebody pushes you, eventually you got to get hard, you know. It's unfortunately part of life, but I think like once you do, boom, you're going to be released, and then be their problem after that. Virgo. So we're going to go with Libra now, our 7th house friends. Watching a love reading. There we go. And it's March 9th. The quickies, morning quickies. Morning quickies, as y'all calls it. This out here. Ooh, got the sun and the Emperor flashing there. Really was focusing on that. Okay, enlightened love, so it serves the greatest good. What the Spirit tell us. Alright. Our Libra friends, Magician on the bottom of the deck. Alright, this is the Gilded Royale deck. 8 of Pentacles, it's you. The Strength card, the Sagittarius card, but it's Temperance. And for Temperance card, just say Temperance. That kind of really is what it's all about. So you're using all of your resources, and then you're spending a lot of time, and you're doing good work. You have been, and using a lot of patience to do it. Temperance here, and there's implication of time here. So I know it's a daily reading, but 8 weeks, 8 months, 8 years, probably not 8 decades. If you're a really older watcher, but hey, message me. Love it to know. So you've been waiting a length of time, and you've had to use all of your resources, which you, I think, found your resources. And in the 8 of Pentacles to the Temperance is kind of really working with all of your resources and bringing them to bear, such that even your spiritual wisdom, even your emotional intuition is somehow now coming to serve you in a practical way. All right? Could be money, could be making decisions. This is not, so you have become someone who's capable through your own hard work, okay, and pulling on every resource you have, and using patience and looking at the long term, the big picture. Like, this is like you may have made sacrifices to do all this, because you knew, like, okay, it sucks right now, but in a year from now I'm going to be grateful, and now you're ready to leave whatever situation it is you have to leave. I mean, that's what that is, Libra. I think you're ready. It's like you're like Cain when he finally snatches the pebble in the master's hand, and the master's like, all right, you get to go. You get to leave the temple, start your life. So now we go to Scorpio. That's March 9th, Scorpio friends. On the beach. Can't get much closer because of the wind today. You know, hopefully I'm alright. Had some technical difficulties, came earlier in the day, me and Yaz, and I had to go back and take care of that. And so now we're doing Scorpio, the Morning Quickies. Light love, so it serves the greatest good. What can Spirit tell us here about love and relationship for our Scorpio friends? Alright, Scorpio. 3 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. There you go. We go from the 3 of Cups to the King of Swords. The 7 of Pentacles. We're going to do, even back here we got a good bit of wind. What a nice day though. Wish you were here. That would be cool. So with the Three of Cups as an overall energy, there's a lightness there going on around this, because also you get the Nine of Cups. Similarity, and this is emotional satisfaction we're ending up with. But it can also be, partying, but not in a bad way. This is, it's also being emotionally grounded, emotionally whole, self-contained. So you would be someone that would go out and party, and you don't stumble home. Yeah, you can go out and have a good time. And with your terms of relationships, though, with this King of Swords, Scorpio, you're feeling like you got to project strength, I think, in this side of yourself. Or else you just are someone very dominant in relationship. Not impossible with a Scorpio fixed sign, and can be very intense emotionally. But I think like the relationship you're in now, you're asking yourself those questions of like, am I really getting enough out of it? And this is not so much about reciprocation. I think this is like about satisfaction. Like maybe part of this energy is like this person you're with is like, oh man, they're like a rosé, and you're really in the mood for like to pound out some scotch, or they're just kind of not what you're looking for. And like, so I think that's what we're talking about here, Scorpio. And I don't know, you might feel a little bad about this. Maybe you're kind of attached to them, but like you're kind of thinking already deep down like it's just sort of not enough. And it's a little bit of the, for whatever reason, I don't know why, this is why you're watching a tarot reading and get a personal reading, but maybe maybe this happened in the past, and you want to be certain that it's not just you. But the advice is in a tarot reading saying, yeah, it's like you're kind of not fully on board. I mean, if I was your person, I wouldn't want you having that energy towards me. It would be like, no, I want something more passionate. So, all right, Sagittarius, my fellow Sagittarius, thank you, Scorpios. Going to do yours down. This is for March 9th, Saggies. The daily quickie, morning quickie. It was the morning, we tried. Technical difficulties, hopefully resolved. I'm going to get up and go look. Sagittarius, what do we got? Light loves, who serves the highest good for our Sag friends. The morning quickie here. Venus Taurus. So I'm at the beach club. Luckily, hopefully it'll stay quiet. Probably try to get here early, but oh, the technical difficulties. My Saggies, I know you understand. It's not what I love, but sometimes you got to do it. Okay, so Page of Wands, Sag, you're coming in. A little bit of fire. Could be you showing up, particularly if you're a younger Sag. And then Justice, that's some pretty serious energy to be dealing with in terms of a quickie love reading. Going from the Page of Wands to Justice. I think what this is, Sag, is like either you were interested in someone, expressed interest, or they expressed interest in you. More than likely, it may have been another fire sign, either a younger person or someone with younger energy, that type of thing. And you kind of thought about it, and you're walking away from it with the Six of Swords. With Justice, as you waited out, and you're walking away from it with the Six of Swords. And now you're ending up with your advice and outcome being Three of Wands, Sag. I mean, you're moving on. This is like you turned off your dating site because you thought maybe you had something, you went out and you thought about it, you moved away, and now you turn your dating site back on because you're in that Three of Wands energy and you're out actively. Wands are actions. They're looking for action. That's okay. That's what it's all about. When you know it, you know it, right? All right, Capricorn, Sag, thank you. Capricorn, March 9th. We're doing the morning quickies. A little bit in the afternoon. I think it's literally a little bit after noon here in New Somewheresville. And God's entertaining family. Your dad's here, your sister's here. And technical difficulties this morning, Capricorn. So here I am back here now. Not that I mind. Three of Wands now. You're going to come in with the Three of Wands. That's okay. And the Hierophant. Man, somebody's in a hurry to get married. I like the page of I like the Page of Pentacles in this deck anyway. You know, a cute kid, like a Saturn in the 5th house kid. He thinks he's an adult. They're serious. So this to me is like a serious and an innocent commitment, Capricorn. So sincere, read too. And you're coming in with this energy of having looked for something in the recent past, and you're like, going to have to clarify. You're on fire here with this Ace of Wands to marry somebody. I'll say it like that. You're Capricorn, and you're like, this is like really early in the relationship, and maybe you were kind of sincerely looking for someone to marry, okay? And you looked around, you found you're like on fire. And maybe if this is a tarot reading, you're wondering, I don't know, because maybe your friends are saying like things like, Jesus, you just met him last week or something, you know. But Ace of Wands, man, you know, that'll fire you right up right there. Let's see what the Hierophant we get. Okay, guys, ding, 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 marry him. Okay, sometimes instincts are right. I mean, come on. What did I say? I'm looking for it. Should you? Basically, to me, that Hierophant was like going to be clarified by, should you or should you not marry this person who you just met? Ding, 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 ding. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Please send me an invitation. Yaz and I, who probably won't come, but really like getting invitations. And, you know, I don't know. That's nice. I mean, you win. You win the best quickie reading so far, Capricorn. Only got two more, which is Aquarius. Thank you, Capricorn. Congratulations. All right. So if someone invites you to the wedding, I'll ask you, Aquarius. If someone invites you to the wedding, you don't go, you still got to get them a gift? Got Libra in the 2nd house. That's where that question comes. Okay. Let's see what we got for Aquarius. March 9th. This is the Morning Quickies. A little bit in the afternoon, but rocking it. It's nice here. Too windy on the beach. There's people out there. It's a beach club, so my bad. We came out early. We did our job, and the technical difficulties drove us back to the Bat Cave. Now we're out in the light of day. I hope those issues solved. Gonna have to go look in a minute. Okay, so you're coming in. Bottom of the deck, King of Wands. Competent, strong, assertive, fiery, and with strength. Very fiery. And with the High Priestess. I'm going to read that as reverse. So, with this 10 of Wands in reverse. So, you're coming in, Aquarius, with very strong energy. Again, you see the colors are all the same. Overall energy of the King of Wands. And then in terms of relationship, you're all strength here. So that means maybe standing in your power. And then you're in a position right now where you're really thinking about something, Aquarius. I have to clarify the reverse 10 of Swords, but you're thinking. So what are you thinking? You're strong. You've come across someone, and something gave you pause. This High Priestess here is kind of pause. They're trying to figure it out. She's the female magician, receptive. So maybe you're reviewing in your mind, but they said this, and then they did that, and then you're really going in and just go for it. So I think like that's why it's reversed. I just took that reverse. I'm not even doing reversals today. Sometimes it hits me. So, and this clarifies it, 2 of Cups. So that's not choice. This is like, give me your cup. It's okay. But it's something got you in your head and made you really go deep. It could just been you, man. It could have been like, this person's really good for you, and you're kind of like really sort of just want to date, and you really weren't ready to fall in love and get married, and ding, ding, ding. Sorry, but you at least fell in love. So You know what, Aquarius, there's worse things than falling in love. Congratulations. You know, congratulations. That's what I'd say. And it looks hot, like passionate too. So, love and passion for Aquarius. And now Pisces, looking for you and our daily quickie for March 9th. Alright, Pisces, always last, never least. Somebody's have to comment eventually. It's true. Pisces, my 7th house. I get it. Neptune in Pisces. Woo, baby. Where is Neptune in your chart? Consult an astrologer if you do not know the answer to that in your Pisces. Because, man, Neptune has been so powerful. Sort of like everybody's like, well, Saturn and what's Pluto doing, and Uranus breaking up my marriage. Steady old Neptune there, man. It really has a powerful impact on us. Our soul, our emotions, imaginations, depth, 12th house stuff, all the unconscious. What's up all this unconscious stuff, Pisces? You can dig it. Alright, let me see here. Okay, it's going to be straightforward. We're coming out with the Queen of Cups. That's you, Pisces. And we're going to have the 10 of Pentacles here. We're going to have the 5 of Cups and then the 8 of Wands. You're showing up, I'm going to say, in your read as a Queen of Cups. So emotionally mature Pisces, probably emotionally, probably a little bit older. You're not a kid, at least. And you're coming from a pretty substantial position. I think this could be you. And right now you're in the 5. I got to clarify the 5 of Cups. Okay. So, and see, this is a Knight of Wands, and this is your 8 of Wands. So, I think your person's on their knees, and so you're kind of on your knees. You're Pisces, you're empathetic, but you're pretty solid, and you're going to send them help. You know, you're going to come in with the Knight of Wands or action. So, and this could be a long distance. This could be you rent a U-Haul because you have the resources and, you know, monetary and otherwise, to get things done, and you go and get them and start this relationship. That's what I get. Let me know. I really am interested. Let me know, Pisces, how that works for you. Thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everyone. A little bit of the beach while I hobble around, turn this off. They're on the beach.